Retired General Chiwenga has arrived at the much anticipated politiburo venue, which is the Zanu PF headquarters. Today's politiburo is expected to be full of explosives. It comes when the tension in Zanu PF are at a record high. It comes when signals have been hinted by retired General Chiwenga on what may befell the allies of Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa within the shortest period of time. And also signals have been actually shown and indicated by the allies of Mnangagwa on what they may be intending to do with this politiburo. But what must be understood is that the event has actually delayed for a very long period of time. It was anticipated and expected to start at around 10, but look at the time now. They haven't started. Mnangagwa has not issued opening remarks, which means he has not arrived. I'm still trying to check within state media platforms on whether they have started. They haven't actually started as yet. The last time we saw the state media about 37 minutes ago, it was when Chiwenga was arriving. So Chiwenga is being kept at the headquarters in Harare, waiting for Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa to arrive. I can attest that Mnangagwa has not arrived. Okay, but from the look of he hasn't arrived, in fact, because Zanu PF, they posted about 25 minutes ago saying opening remarks by His Excellency President and Zanu PF Secretary, Comrade E.D. Mnangagwa at the Zanu PF's 389th ordinary session of the Politburo. Today, His Excellency the President and First Secretary of the ruling party, Zanu PF, Comrade Emmerson Mnangagwa, will chair an ordinary session of the Politburo meeting at the party headquarters. So it has ended there, which means he has not arrived. I have not seen pictures of Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa arriving. So it has been, this event has been delayed now with an hour. Well, it's the last time they delayed. We understand that there was actually a serious, intense discussion between Chiwenga as well as Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, and the revelations began to surface afterwards. I remember also during that Politburo meeting questioning why the Politburo meeting delayed. Well, the explanations came after the Politburo. Yesterday, the General of Zanu PF emphasized that members of Zanu PF should be seated as of 9:45. Emphasized through a not yesterday, in fact it was issued I think a day before yesterday, and the emphasis were placed on Zanu PF Politburo members arriving early and to be seated by the latest quarter to, in fact they said quarter to actually, I'm looking for that later, by 9:45. It was written as follows: the Secretary General of Zanu PF, Comrade Advocate Jacob F.N. Mutenda, advises all members of the following meetings. On Wednesday, 3rd December, there would be a Politburo meeting at 1000 hours. On Thursday, he mentions, and then at the end, listen to this: all meetings shall be held at the Zanu PF headquarters. All members on all days should be seated by 9:45, comradely, and at 9:45 they are not seated. Definitely there is something that might have delayed these gentlemen. I saw the cars of retired General Chiwenga coming to Zanu PF headquarters. He was moving in a very, very faster speed So it's quite interesting, the events that we are witnessing developing in Zimbabwe. Chiwenga is already there, but I mean, Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa is not yet at the meeting. So we wait to understand exactly what is happening. Will the Politburo meeting take place, or it will not take place? But I have seen now the pictures about 9 minutes ago of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa finally arriving. Yes, he has finally arrived. So I'm sure that we expect opening remarks as soon as possible. Just imagine the state media has to report late than Barakash's. If you want to hear the latest these days on Zanu PF, you have to go through the accounts of Barakash then to get the latest. They don't even now, I think, trust ZBC in terms of disseminating the latest information, or to be going through their editorial policy. Barakashi just go ahead and publishes information. So Mnangagwa has arrived at that Politburo meeting. The picture that I posted here of retired General Chiwenga was hazy. If you watch the video posted by Herald of him, it was hazy, not clear. I'm sure that was not just an incident, definitely some form of sabotage in order for him not to get clearer pictures going into this particular meeting. Numerous officials of the Zanu PF Politburo meeting entering the Politburo. So it's quite interesting. You know, I'm reading something that I have seen written by Patrick Chinamasa. I hope I will have time to go through it. But of interest now is the Politburo meeting that is ongoing, and also why did it delay? And I was hoping I would get maybe some opening remarks that are made by Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. Let me try to look through. Maybe I can get something whilst live, but I don't see anything at the moment. It appears opening remarks would not be done live. Maybe we'll have to check them after Zanu PF. In fact, it has been a strategy for the Mnangagwa faction not to do so. So they just indicated that Mnangagwa would be sharing opening remarks, but we have not seen them posting those opening remarks. So the much anticipated Politburo rolls into section. Now the two warring factions are locked in a meeting. And I hope as time goes on, we'll just disappear for quite some time, and we'll be back later on during the day. Definitely, if there are a lot of stories that will happen whilst I'm away, I will definitely backdate you and backtrack and actually report on everything, one issue by issue. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press